Tonight we are winding down our Halloween festivities this October by taking a look at a instant classic. I'm talking about, of course, the quintessential Halloween movie, Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat is a 2007 R-rated comedy horror written and directed by Michael Dougherty. This Halloween-themed horror is a collection of short stories that tie into each other in surprising ways to reinforce the idea that Halloween traditions were set into place for a reason, and those who break tradition will pay the price. I mean, honestly, I think it's the traditions that make the movie for me. I think that's how it became an instant classic. What did we hear growing up? Our parents, when we got home from trick-or-treating, check your candy, check your candy. Drugs, poison, razors.
With good reason. First off, that Halloween parade, where is that and how can I visit that town? That looked amazing. I thought one really interesting theme of this, and the fact that it's kind of like an anthology, so to speak, is each of the 4 segments deal with a different age group and how they look at Halloween.
Yeah.
So you've got like the parent passing it down to the kid, and then you've got like the teenage rebellious pranksters, and then you've got like the sexy women out there to like get laid, and then you have like the old man, that Ebenezer Scrooge handing out candy. It was all the generations of Halloween there.
And don't forget the parents' party getting a little bit rowdy, offering the kids alcohol, humping each other. If that doesn't just take you back to one glimpse of Halloween from your childhood, did you even have parents? That actually brings up another point about this movie that I really appreciated. It seems that everybody in this movie gets their just desserts. And it happens pretty quickly, you know? It's, instant karma, basically.
This movie encapsulates like that perfect like Tales from the Crypt, EC Comics, Creep Show vibe, where every story was just this short little tale about someone doing something awful and then getting instant karma, as you said. And the fact that like it's split up over the course of the entire movie, it moved at like a breakneck pace, where you're never like bored with any characters. It jumps around to each one, and then like boom, 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 they all get knocked down, and you get like the resolution on all of them.
Yeah, because you don't necessarily think that that's going to be what happens or how it's going to turn out, and then all of a sudden it does.
Yeah.
All of a sudden the mean prankster kids are getting attacked by ghoulish zombies that we didn't even know existed.
Oh my goodness.
Little Rhonda was able to trot away with her jack-o'-lantern. She followed the rules, so homegirl got to go home.
A lot of rules.
But they're just how to enjoy Halloween. Honestly, wear a costume, keep your jack-o'-lantern lit until midnight. Don't take your decorations down on Halloween. I mean, you're honestly just a Scrooge if you're not following these anyways.
So that one woman at the beginning, taking the Halloween decorations down on Halloween night.
Yeah.
She deserved everything that came
That's
to
what
her.
I said too.
Are you kidding me?
That's what I said too.
I thought that was a really cool intro to Sam, though, because you don't see him right away. You just kind of hear the breathing, and it's like you're in his perspective.
Like a little Michael Myers.
And the little noises that they have for Sam are kind of borderline comical, but like it adds to like
cute little grunty stuff going
on. Yeah, he's like, I'm just
Brr,
enforcing the rules. I'm being a good boy. Good little jack-o'-lantern boy.
Sam is the most adorable horror icon. So with all the different segments, there's the serial killer dad and his young protege, the werewolf women, the school bus prank, the school bus massacre, and Sam and the old man. What's your personal favorite?
I liked the whole Wilkins, the dad. I just thought it was enough camp, and just him just yelling out of the grave saying, "Not now, Billy." It just got me, so.
For me, I think that you probably know it's the, my, what big eyes you have.
Yes.
The first time I watched the movie, I screamed. I was like, yes! Yes! That was sorry, Mike.
Jake, you okay over there?
What? Just what they did with those girls, because obviously it was set up to be like they're out trolling for guys and all that, and they played it so well until the very end. And I love that she caught the vampire guy and just dominated his ass. And she's like, oh, you know, I just wanted my first time to be special.
Right.
I love it.
It makes sense that they go from town to town
Yeah.
doing that too.
And that one, I feel like you rewatch it and there's all these hints. Like as they're talking in the dressing room and they're going to like Sheep's Hollow
Yeah.
and they're wolves in sheep's clothing, and Anna Paquin's character is the runt of the litter.
Yes.
That's what Mom called you. It's like, what the fuck is your mom calling you the runt of the litter? But then you're like, oh, they're werewolves. Got it.
Oh, makes sense.
But like all of that aside, like the payoff of the werewolves with the Marilyn Manson "Sweet Dreams"
Yeah.
Oh,
song,
that was the song.
and
really-
the special effects, like it worked so well. Like those are fantastic looking werewolves. And the fact that it goes from them like undressing around the fire to like undressing their skin and just like they just keep taking layers off.
Yes.
I thought like this is so good.
I always say like my favorite subgenre of horror is good for her horror, and that was good for her horror.
In terms of some of the other ones, the School Bus Massacre,
Yeah, what'd you think of that?
I really like that one too. You got your
was.
ghosts, you got your pranksters, you got your misunderstood girl.
And man, I did not like that girl, the main bully
The
girl.
angel girl, yeah.
Oh, I did
That's
love.
a grade A bitch.
Yep, I did love Rhonda, Sweet Rhonda's wave goodbye to them as
Yes.
she goes up in the elevator. I feel like that could be a meme there.
One thing that I would add about this movie, so of some of the other movies that we reviewed this month, I would say for me, this one gives me the most inspiration as far as creating content, cosplays, artworks, all of that. I feel like the Halloween imagery is so thick. There are so many cosplayable characters that would be fun to do. This kind of movie really does it for me. When I watch a movie like this, I leave and I'm like, I have costumes to plan. I have makeup to practice. I have paintings to make.
It almost seems unfair. Like it's such a Halloween movie. Like you have your Halloween, Michael Myers Halloween and other ones, but like this is it. Like this is what I watch every Halloween night. Like I probably have watched this every year on Halloween since it came out.
I thought it was just a good film overall. Like there's so many aspects to it, and just the whole Sam being the enforcer of Halloween. You know, it's like the greatest thing because he's this little jack-o'-lantern dude.
This movie was made and it was set to be released in 2007, but Warner Brothers shelved it because they didn't want to compete with Saw that year.
Oh my goodness.
Not the first Saw, but like one of the later Saws, because
Saw
Saw
27.
dominated every Halloween. So like they just sat on it for 2 years before they just dumped it unceremoniously on DVD in 2009.
Oh, so it didn't even go in theaters.
Never went to theaters. I remember seeing it, a preview for it on a movie, and like, oh shit, I can't wait to see that. And then it never came. And I worked at Blockbuster around that time. So did you. I had people coming in constantly saying like, do you have a trick or treat? And I'm like, no, but I feel you. Like, I know what you mean. I've been waiting for it too. I don't know when it's coming out. And then they just dumped it to DVD one Halloween. And just like some of the other movies that we talked about on the show, it like slowly became this cult classic. And now it is viewed as like the Halloween movie.
Kind of blows my mind.
You walk into a Spirit Halloween and Sam is everywhere now.
Oh, people love Sam.
I know the director has mentioned that he wants to do a sequel to this, and it's like, this is an old movie. Like, we're due for one by now, but I don't know if you could capture that again. Like, this is just like lightning in a bottle of it hits every Halloween mark.
Yeah.
And I feel like it would be really, really tough to follow this up.
Because it is special.
It is. Somehow this hit everything. It's cheesy in all the right ways.
I was gonna say that, yeah.
It's bloody, it's spooky, it encapsulates the season perfectly. Like, I don't know what.
There's even
It's
some
pure Halloween.
wholesomeness. There's even some wholesome Halloween in there too. Not so much, but just enough.
So that'll do it for this spooky season. Until next time, thank you so much, Nicole and Mary and Jake, for joining me this very, very blessed Halloween Eve. And we'll see you in November.